They're going to have to be careful with the way this Ottawa team forechecks.
Here come the Senators. Sheloff stretches across and able to acrobatically stop Stützle.
With Brady Tkachuk forecheck, followed up by this line coming out and getting right after it. The Penguins, all kinds of problems. It wasn't the first guy, it was the second guy right on top of it. This is what Ottawa does so well. What a save by Sheloff coming across.
Ahead for Ben Kindle, back to Mantha. He charges in, Mantha's feeling it to the net, saves Omar. Able to get the rebound.
Reason he's on fire right now. 3 goals in his last 2 games, 4-game point streak, 5 goals in that 4 games. Just a great give and go play to set Mantha in, and had Stützle flat-footed. Was able to take it to the net. Here's that good defensive play by Clifton. Brady Tkachuk wants to use his body.
Here's Jordan Spence, little shimmy around Raquel. Beating it away from Cousins, comes up for Clevin. Good shot off the outside of the net, then snared by Sheloff.
And they're physical. Oh, yeah, they're a load and have been for the Penguins to handle with the way they play the last few years, no question.
That's center ice Thomas Chabot, who was a game-time decision for Travis Green. He had an injury that took him out of the Devil game early the other night. It's a shot from Gregg to stick the side.
And Ottawa's just winning pucks, right? They're getting in, getting after pucks. They're winning them. This one just pops to Gregg out here. It's kind of in his feet. It's off speed.
Chabot for Tkachuk, lost it. Malkin digs it free. Gregg gets it back. Tkachuk and another save by Sheloff up into the netting.
His stick. Wow, she loves to stay with that one and then
push it along for Wotherspoon. Cross-ice pass onto the tape of Evgeny Malkin. Charges in. He's got a man. Chinikov scores! Chino to Chino. The Russian connection strikes again, and it's 1-0.
Win for Igor Chinikov, and this is what I'm talking about. A play that could have got picked off. No, Wotherspoon over to Malkin, cross ice, and that great speed and smooth skating from Igor Chinikov, driving that net on his stick, off his stick, 5-hole on Omar.
Here's Raquel back in. He'll drop it off. Carlson's going to move forward, holding, shooting, and Omar squeezes it.
I think he came out. Allmark challenged out. There'll be a call on this.
Here come the Sens the other way. Sheloff slides across and shuts the door. On Pinto.
Pinto just driving that back post.
Chabot along to Spence. Up top, Chabot, one-timer, save Sheloff. He gets the rebound from Pinto, and Arthur Sheloff.
And here on the penalty kill, and all kinds of good puck movement. Look at the traffic through there. Able to have a big surge and a big push. And now we turn the page.
Here's a shot from Chinikov, set play off the face-off. Linus Olmark stops it there. Zub pumps it up the wall. It's going to come back in on the goaltender, and Olmark will cover up.
My contract that says you have to get in front of that. If I was a player, I'd be saying that.
Sanderson off the draw, blocker to side by Sheloff.
And hound pucks create turnovers, are tough to play against that line.
Sends back in. Cousins drops it back for Tkachuk. Backhander saves Sheloff's rebound. He got that too from Clevin.
And they're getting to reunite with some of those old teammates. It just felt like it was yesterday they were still playing together. But when it comes to that emotion from the captain, guys, I think that Crosby speaks for a lot of fans there.
Nick Cousins into Pittsburgh ice. Kulak across for Carlson. Lost it. Gregg in tight. Couldn't finish. Ran out of room.
Outside. Get a real good chance. Here's Carlson. He was put in a tough spot right there with Gregg. Kind of.
Here's Dylan Cousins back ahead for Ottawa with a burst of speed, a shot, and Sheloff is square and shuts the door again. In the slot, Tkachuk turning, wristing one, blocked off, bounces back to Chabot. He'll snap it, saved by Sheloff to the. The two-time defending champs are going to be on life support to get to the postseason. Here's Amadio. Takes it back over the line for Ottawa. Shot is blocked by Clifton. Comes back to Amadio and he scores. Well, the puck just followed Mike Amadio, and the second opportunity goes to the back of the net. Ottawa has tied this game.
Held off the scoreboard, scoring a goal in 24 games. And we talk about managing the puck. Gino came floating through there, picked it up, as Gino does, but he tried to do a little behind the back, and I'm going to keep going up ice. I'm going to pump it to myself. Just did not manage it well enough. And Amadio.
Shabbat back to Spence. Pinto. Passes to Spence. Then up top, Shabbat one-timer. She lobs the save, tracks the rebound and covers. Signed a 3-year contract extension earlier this year. As Ryan Shea maneuvers through center shorthanded. Penguins for another 30 seconds. Shea back in, and he missed the net. He had Olmark leaning. Finds Batherson up top here. Sanderson missed the net. Golden opportunity for Jake Sanderson. Kachuk and a shoulder save by Shelovs. Bank pass hoping for Brazo. Knocked away by Ottawa. Greg over the line to Cousins. Has a man. Kachuk. Shelovs. Big time stop.
Penguins right there. It's been Artie Shelovs. It's been an Artie Shelovs.
Fewest in the NHL, but Pittsburgh has to find a way to get some action at the other end of the ice. Here's Pinto and a save by Shelovs. Here is Crosby. Lost possession over the line. Cousins the other way. He's got Kachuk with him. Here comes Dylan. Cousins shoots. Saved by Shelovs. His flip pass broken up by Wotherspoon. Pens may have something here. Kindle's coming right back in. A shot stopped by Olmark with the blocker. Face-off win. Stützle, a stick save and a dandy by Shelovs.
That's the second time he's gotten it with the Abdur, who turned to block that and just getting
Ryan Shea ahead for Novak. Pestered by Batherson, passes off to Shea. Trying to get around Giroux. Knocked off his stick. Pens are changing. Batherson's gone. Drake Batherson on the breakaway. Shelovs the save. They score on the rebound. Stützle and the Senators. Just too much for the Penguins all night, but they finally see their efforts pay off.
It's up that side of the boards in front of the bench. One time, a few times, it hits a linesman, I believe. That one's just a good stick staying up, and Batherson tried kind of that Datsuk move. A little flop shot back across. And it's Stützle there to clean it up and finish off that opportunity by the Senators.
Other way come the Senators. Sanderson with a burst of speed, left wing, drags it, shoots it, Shelovs stops it. Another turnover by the Penguins.
And then you give up a bunch of goals late in that game to the Rangers. So things start to creep in a little bit.
Shea shot stop, rebound, score! Tommy Novak! And the Penguins pull something out of their bag of tricks and have tied this game.
I willed them into it. It's their second shot on goal, and just some good offensive zone work. Tommy Novak gets body position in front of Shabbat, and Ryan Shea, who's had a strong game, puts a puck through. It's not pretty, hits off Olmark and deflects into Novak, coming into that backside right there. Wow, and he even does a little fancy work with this.
Batherson. Pass deflects off Mantha, swatted at by Stützle. Giroux settles it, runs into Shelovs and scores. What's the ruling?
Oh, he went in hard off that post.
The puck did go into the net.
I don't know what they're going to say on this one.
With the headset on, presumably just making sure everything checks out here.
Well, you look at the penalty, it's Carlson knocking down Giroux, which forces him to fall down into Shelovs and smash into the post. The net gets knocked off, but the puck goes in. I'm wondering if they're looking at this because of the continuation play.
Making sure everything checks out here.
Well, you look at the penalty, it's Carlson knocking down Giroux, which forces him to fall down into Shelovs and smash into the post. The net gets knocked off, but the puck goes in. I'm wondering if they're looking at this because of the continuation play.
The puck completely crosses the goal line on the play, therefore we have a good goal.
Yep.
Crosby will probably just try to smack this forward. He does, the horn sounds, and the Penguins' 6-game winning streak is over. The Ottawa Senators just continue to torture Pittsburgh